Dear students, Namaskar. Myself S.K. Rajput, and today we will learn the topic reduction of metal oxide from the chapter metallurgy. So, in the process of metallurgy, from ore we extract any metal. Suppose iron, otherwise any metal. So in metallurgy, there are basically 4 points happen. CORP means first is concentration of ore, second is oxidation, third is reduction, and fourth are purification. Today we will discuss the third most important point, that is reduction of metallic oxide after oxidation of ore. So suppose this is metal oxide and we want to remove crude metal and removing this oxygen. This process is called reduction, and in reduction process there are two principles involved. Principle 1 and principle 2. What is the first principle involved in the reduction process? The first principle is based on this formula, del G not equal to negative Fen. Here this is Faraday constant, E naught is standard electrode potential, and N is number of electrons using in oxidation otherwise reduction process, and this del G naught is standard Gibbs energy change. If we want to remove crude metal from metal oxide, this reaction should be in forward direction. If we want to take place this reaction in forward direction, the value of del G naught should be negative. We know if del G naught is 0, reaction in equilibrium, it is positive, reaction become reverse. If it is in negative, it will be in forward direction. So we want to forward direction, we want to obtain metal. So to obtain del G naught value in negative sign, there is this one formula, otherwise we use second formula. Second formula is del G naught is del H minus T del S. In this case, standard Gibbs energy is difference of standard change in enthalpy and absolute temperature and product of temperature, and this is standard entropy change. S is entropy, H enthalpy, and G is Gibbs energy. So out of these two we use one principle on the basis of nature of metal. If we are using this type principle for obtaining negative value of del G, the whole principle and process will called electrometallurgy. If we are following this type principle, the process is called, this principle based on temperature. First principle based on this is standard electrode potential. Standard electrode potential, the process is called electrometallurgy. Here temperature we are using. So this principle is called pyrometallurgy, otherwise we can say thermal metallurgy. So thermal means heat, pyro means also heat. This is called thermal metallurgy. This is called electrometallurgy. So we will discuss in detail these two processes one by one. Listen. In chapter 3rd in physical chemistry, we have studied Nernst equation. We also discussed in class 11 two process, reduction and oxidation. Reduction and oxidation both combined and called what? Redox. Redox means reduction and oxidation both. Here, this is metal. This metal is removing n number of electron and converting into positive ion. This process is called oxidation. Oxidation means removal of electron. Otherwise, second, this is metal having n charge and present in any solution, in aqueous solution suppose. This is obtaining electron and it is forming metal. This process is called reduction. So which reaction we want to require? This type reaction, because we want to obtain metal. So to obtain this reaction, this role also this reaction. So I am writing a trick, ReLON, ReLON. The ReLON is trick for remembering principle involved in these different type points as a heading involving electrometallurgy steps. Number one, we are discussing about electrometal. So here Re means more reactive. Suppose we are using two different metals. Here suppose this is copper metal and here suppose this is zinc metal. We know zinc is more reactive than copper on the basis of electrochemical series. So R means more reactive metal. This is more reactive. E means electron removal. From zinc, electron will remove this type. 2 electrons will remove and zinc will convert into 2. And here opposite reaction will take place. Means from aqueous solution, copper ion will get electron and will give C. L means left hand side. This reaction is written in left hand side. This is written on right hand side. O means oxidation. So this process is called oxidation. This process is called reduction. A stands for anode. The zinc metal behaves just like anode and copper metal behaves just like cathode. N here means negative value of E naught. So the E naught value of zinc is minus 0.76 volt. Its value is negative, otherwise less than value of other metal. So here the value of E naught for copper is 0.34 volt in plus value. So what is result? What is conclusion? If we are having copper, suppose we are having aqueous solution of salt of any metal. Suppose we are having copper sulfate solution and there is very thin metal rod of copper and here there is thick rod of zinc. This is zinc metal, this is copper metal. If we are connecting these two by switch and battery, then current will pass and the reaction takes place. In this process, what will happen? Listen. Oxidation of zinc happen, the zinc will dissolve in solution and from solution copper remove and reduce in form metal and will deposit on this cathode. This is cathode, this is anode. So by ReLON we can say zinc metal having negative value of E naught, it is highly reactive metal. It can reduce to other metal which is least reactive than it. Copper is less reactive than zinc. So the reduction means deposition of copper takes place, but oxidation process of zinc takes place. This process is called electrometallurgy based on redox. So next, secondly, in this reduction process, secondly, if we are removing metal by the help of heat, process will call pyrometallurgy, otherwise thermal. Thermal means heat. we are obtaining metal from its oxide by the help of heat in presence of any suitable reagent, otherwise in absence of reagent. Listen, this is metal oxide, here observe. M, this is metal oxide. We are using any reactant, suitable reducing agent, and process is reduction, and this reduction is happening by help of heat, temperature. So R will form RO, and here metal, that is crude metal, will obtain. So what is this reactant? What is suitable reducing agent? This reagent may be carbon monoxide, any highly reactive metal just like aluminium, otherwise no reagent. So different type reagent we are using on the basis of nature of oxide of metal. Listen, if there is, suppose Fe2O3, Fe2O3 is ferric oxide. If we are heating this ferric oxide with carbon, it will give what? It will give simple iron along with CO gas remove and iron is formed. Second, if we are heating Cr2O3, this is chromic oxide and this is CO. Again, after this reaction, chromium metal along with CO2 gas formed. So we are here heat and using suitable reagent. In class 10 you have studied the process thermite welding process. In thermite welding process, this Fe2O3 react with aluminium. Aluminium metal is highly reactive than iron, so it replaces this. This is displacement reaction, also called thermal reaction, also called exothermic reaction. After reaction, the aluminium will replace to oxygen and iron will form a molten state along with heat. So this is also called reduction process, because aluminium is highly reactive and it is replacing to iron. In some example, there is no need to any suitable reagent, only provide heat, it reduce. Just example. Suppose this is mercuric oxide, oxide of mercury. Mercury oxide is unstable on high temperature. If you heat, then it decompose automatic and will give oxygen. In another example, fifth, you have listen, copper oxide. Listen. So this Cu2O will automatic reduce by help of its ore. In copper oxide there is Cu2S. This Cu2S used to reduce this copper and CO2 form. There is no extra outer reagent we added. In metallurgy of copper, Cu2 present inside it and it convert into oxide form. This oxide reduced by this and in form copper. So these all are reactions based on temperature by using suitable reagent, otherwise no need to use of reagent. Reagent are carbon, carbon monoxide, aluminium, etc. But the question is remaining. What is the question? Question is that which type reagent in what is the value of temperature, on which temperature this reaction happen. So principle is this: for this reaction and for choosing suitable reagent, formula we are using this type: del G naught, del H naught minus T del S. This is called Gibbs-Helmholtz equation. Gibbs-Helmholtz equation. This is called. So if we will compare this equation with straight line equation, what is straight line equation? Y is equal to C plus mx. If we will plot graph between y and x. Here y is this and x is t. Then the slope will obtain del s naught and the intercept for del h naught, and the value is minus. It represents that if we are plotting the graph between del G naught and temperature, then graph will downside, will go downside due to minus sign. This graph and this exercise is called Eulangum diagram. So in Eulangum diagram, we can choose a suitable reagent for reduction purpose, and we choose the temperature at which temperature the reaction will happen. So now look what is Eulangum diagram. Listen. So Eulangum diagram based on this equation. Process is called thermodynamic process, otherwise thermodynamic metallurgy, otherwise pyrometallurgy. And what is the role and what is the significance of Eulangum diagram? So as we know, formula is this: del G naught is del G H minus T del S. Here we are plotting graph between these two, del G and T temperature, and we are discussing Eulangum diagram, Eulangum graph. Here in Eulangum diagram, we have two axes. On first axis del G naught and on second del T. T in Kelvin. Simple. Del G naught, here its value is 0, here plus 100 and below minus 100. Simple. Kelvin, 0 Kelvin, 100 Kelvin and so on. So we are only discussing in the rough manner what is Eulangum diagram and what are its significant different type information. Listen. So in Eulangum diagram, number 1, for some metals the straight line goes upward and it crosses the value of 0. Here value of del G 0. This whole graph used for this type. Metal is oxide, reacting oxygen forming metal oxide. So formation of metal oxide for this reaction, all these curves are drawn for this reaction, means formation of metal oxide. So this line obtained for generally in the case of mercury. If mercury is reacting with oxygen, it is forming mercuric oxide. So what is indicating this line? This line indicates that if the line, straight curve line, cross the value of del 0, it means that above the 0, value of del G become positive, and positive means reaction become reverse. Below the 0 value, reaction become forward. Forward reaction del G value should be negative. So above this 0, it represents the mercuric oxide is unstable, and at the higher temperature it decomposes, reaction become reverse. Below the 0 it will form. So this is first point. You got the meaning? Means for some metal just like silver, gold, mercury, the arrow means curve cross the 0 line. Cross the 0 line means above the 0 reaction become where? Reverse, means oxide converted into metal. Below the 0 reaction become forward. Number second point. For suppose the such type lines are obtained because value is here in negative sign, here positive sign. Listen. So suppose this is for iron, this is for zinc. So second means we are reacting oxygen these metal and form their respective oxide, means just like zinc oxide this type. So second point indicate that the metal which is present downside, this metal is highly reactive and this metal can reduce from oxide of metal which is present on top side. It means if we are adding zinc in the oxide of iron because the curve for zinc is below than the iron. So this reaction will take place and this type compound will form an iron obtained. It means that which metal we use for reducing in metal oxide depending on the curve line. If it is in downside means lower metal can reduce the metal from oxide of upper metal. If you want to opposite reaction means reverse reaction, this reaction cannot take place. Next point. Third point. For some metal, suppose this is aluminium reacting in forming Al2O3. It means aluminium can reduce zinc, also reduce iron from their oxide. Here, this is for magnesium. Here, MgO2 it will give MgO. After some time, in graph, there become suddenly change. This suddenly change means graph is this type. Suddenly upward. This suddenly change is called critical temperature (TC). Here critical temperature means the state of metal just change on heating. If we are heating the magnesium oxide at temperature just like example 1120 degrees Celsius, on this temperature the magnesium metal from solid is converted into liquid. This is called changing of state. If state change from solid to liquid or liquid to vapor, the graph suddenly change. This suddenly change indicates that there is change of state. And after changing this crop, this is called intersection point. Intersection point. This intersection point indicates that below this temperature magnesium can reduce aluminium, but above this temperature reaction become reverse and aluminium can reduce to magnesium. Suppose this temperature is called intersection temperature. This is approximately 1270 degrees Celsius. If so, these are in Kelvin, So at this point, below this point means below this temperature, magnesium can reduce aluminium, but above this temperature, the intersection lines inverted means aluminium can reduce magnesium from its oxide. And last point, for some element, line obtained this type means if we are using carbon reacting oxygen and forming CO. For carbon, this carbon line for carbon intersect to maximum all the metal. It means carbon is the better reducing agent. Carbon can reduce most of the oxide from their compound. Means if we are using zinc, iron, etc. in carbon, so it will easily reduce and will give metal. This line indicate that. So in Langham diagram we are obtained basically 4-5 points. What are these points? I am revising quickly. First means for some metal graph goes above the zero. It means oxide of their metal is unstable, reaction become reverse. Second point indicate that the lower metal can reduce from oxide of upper metal, but opposite is not possible. In these graph there is suddenly change. The suddenly change means suddenly increasing in upside. This indicate changing in its physical state, means or on this temperature solid become liquid, liquid become vapor. And there is another subtopic. If graphs, these lines are intersecting to each other, it means that the reaction become opposite. Means before this point, magnesium can reduce to aluminium, but after this point, aluminium can reduce magnesium from its oxide. And this line is for carbon, and carbon is powerful reducing agent. Carbon and carbon monoxide can reduce maximum metals from their oxide. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.